and welcome. You are here today with us at Public Access TV. The name of the show is Try This at Home. We are here today to provide you with tools for transformation. What that means is we're going to give you tips about material things, spiritual things, all different kinds of things that you can do to have your life go the way that you want it to go. I want to share with you a quote that I have from a book called Breaking the Cycle of Birth and Death. And it's a very specific quote I picked out for you today because it is the inspiration for this show. In everyone's heart, practically from birth, there is a longing, a desire that is never quite fulfilled. This desire, this longing is for the light, for the truth. You begin seeking from an early age to satisfy this desire in ways that will, of course, not satisfy you. So there is always a feeling of dissatisfaction in one's existence, a feeling that something is missing. So that's from Breaking the Cycle of Birth and Death. And for myself, that quote inspired my own personal transformation, which I had a lot of things I wanted in life and something was missing. So, given that, my chiropractor at the time, who is Dr. Christine Vlachos, encouraged me to try meditation. So, for the last 8 years, I've been doing the meditation for this age, and I'm currently, just so you know who I am a Lamaze teacher and a meditation teacher. So basically, I help people go within and help them get their baby out. That's what I do. And I do those things at the New World Chiropractic Center in Katona with Dr. Christine Vlachos. So she's our guest here today. Hi, Christine.
Hi.
She is a chiropractor who specializes in light touch chiropractic. And she is going to offer you guys some tools for transformation, some ways, some tangible things you can do today, right, Christine, to like help their life go a little more smoothly. So welcome.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here. This is my favorite topic, is transformation. And so I'm really glad that we have this opportunity to talk about it and share it with some other people who might be interested in it as well.
So what does transformation mean for you?
It's a lot of things and takes on many different layers. I think it started, for me personally, it started like when you talked about just that longing as how you started your quote. And for me, I was just searching for something, questions, what's life about, why are we here? Something within me, searching, wanting the right career. I remember trying to find, quote unquote, the right career when I was younger and really envying the people who seemed to know exactly what they wanted. But that not knowing gave me an opportunity to sort of keep looking, and I did sort of find it. I found it in chiropractic, I found it in meditation, and it was something that sort of built on it and opened up and really helped me to find some answers. So I have to think that there's probably other people that are out there that are looking for something. And I'm hoping that maybe there's something here that we can share about that helps them find it in some way.
So what I was thinking and hoping for was like for the show and with you specifically, Christine is one of my oldest friends. So I feel like I have free play to just like say anything to her.
Uh-oh. It means trouble.
She knows me. It means trouble. So what I was hoping for was, I know you have so many different ways that people can, find comfort, find maybe even change careers, like make a decision that they want something different in whatever way. So what I was thinking, though, I know that you did a lot of studying about nutrition. I know that you've also done a lot of, you know, invested a lot of time in emergency preparedness. And for me personally, I think that those are things that would really help people, help the viewers. So whichever one you want to start talking about is fine, and however, but I feel like it'll be nice to talk to people about that.
Okay. Even when we start, I thought there's so many things that we can talk about in terms of transformation because it happens on so many different levels. There's internal personal transformation, there's physical transformation, and there's things that help us on both levels transform. And as you mentioned, I'm a chiropractor. I do like touch chiropractic as a way to help open up the body, release stress within the body, bring more movement into the body. And with that, I do add the nutrition into it as well, as you mentioned. And the more and more I look at nutrition, I see how important it is.
So if I'm just like Joe Schmo or, you know, myself, and I don't know much about nutrition, but I know that I'm inundated by all sorts of information, you know, all over the place about nutrition. Is there one thing you could say to me, like, if you were going to do one thing today to create a more healthy nutrition, you know, way to create more healthy nutrition for your body, what would that one thing that I could do be?
Well, excuse me. There's a lot of different things, but when I answer that, you know, if I'm talking to someone, you know, we're talking to audience, I can't meet whichever one specifically. I'd have to say generally a multivitamin, actually. The more and more I read, because all our nutrients work together to create our body functions to keep us healthy, we need different things. I think there's a tendency, because the way the news is reported, we're hearing about, oh, this vitamin is for this thing, and then this vitamin is for that thing, and we run out and we get those things. And that's not a bad thing, but I just feel like if we could build a stronger foundation within our bodies with the multivitamins, because they work together. Because if you take too much of something, that actually causes a problem, but if you have a nice panel, they can balance each other out, they can do chemistries so that it's more overall healthy for the body. But it's important to really have a good multivitamin, and that's changing too, because we're doing research and we're constantly seeing new things that we didn't know before. You know, lately in the news we're seeing a lot about vitamin D, and that came out, and first it came out in terms of bone health, and women in bone health and osteoporosis, and let's look at that. And now they're learning more and more that it's actually really vital for the immune system. And so that's an entirely different aspect than we thought. So a multivitamin needs to have that in it.
Vitamin D.
Vitamin D. A multivitamin needs to have iodine in it. We're learning more and more how important that is. We used to have iodized salt. I used to see a lot of that. We're seeing less of it. Again, that's something that helps the immune system. But a good multivitamin not only boosts your immune system, it helps your body detoxify, it helps your body do all its natural functions to keep it running efficiently. Now, how do you know if your body's not running efficiently? You're
Feel like
tired.
crap.
Yeah, you don't feel good. You're tired, you're dragging. You say, I felt better when I felt younger, and a lot of us will say, oh, it's because I'm getting older. Oh, it's because of this. And yes, there are changes as we get older, but there's also things we can do that will make us feel better. And you know, because again, talking to a general audience, a multivitamin is a good baseline. It's a good foundation, and then you build from there.
Now, can I ask you, because my understanding is vitamin B is like if you're tired, like you take vitamin B. I mean, I take vitamin B if I'm tired. I don't know if that's the correct thing to do. But so if I'm looking for a multivitamin, I want vitamin D in it, I want iodine in it. Do I also want vitamin B? Like, is that something that's going to...
You want a B complex to be part of that.
Okay.
Yes, because it's a water soluble, it helps to detoxify, it helps balance hormones. It's, yes, you want a B complex in there. You want antioxidants in there. You want things like lipoic acid or alpha lipoic acid. There's different panels, and there's different things that go into different chemistries within the body. So you need an assortment of different things.
I don't know about you, but alpha lipoic acid is not going to be anything I'm going to remember at the supermarket.
It's okay.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
because really the best thing to do
Okay.
here is to find a good source. There's lots of good multivitamins. I'm
Oh,
mentioning
good.
some things,
That's good.
but it doesn't mean that there is another one. Maybe it doesn't have one of those ingredients and you end up adding it in. But the idea is that it's complete. It has vitamins for your immune system, vitamins to detoxify, and if you go to maybe your local health food store, find the person who's most knowledgeable there. To ask them about it, ask them about the quality of it, ask them, why they think it's a good vitamin. Nutritionists, there's lots of nutritionists, there's a lot of chiropractors around. And we offer, in our practice, very good lines of nutritional supplements. There are a lot of very good lines. We need our essential fatty acids. That's not actually going to be in your multivitamin because it's like mixing oil and water. So you need to have it separate. But that's just one of the...
And can we get our essential fatty acids like through eating salmon and doing other things?
You can. It's simply the quantity.
Oh.
It's that you have to eat a lot of it.
Uh-huh.
And this is a way, and the truth of it is food is the best place to get your nutrients.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best place. It's just that it's hard to get all of them every single day out of every single meal. I mean, we live very stressful lives. And, we're running around and then we're skipping a meal or we're throwing something else quick in. And it takes a lot of time, actually, to eat really healthy all the time. And some people are able to do it and some people aren't. So it's just a way of supplementing. It's not, you still need to eat a healthy diet. What's a healthy diet? It's a balanced diet.
Right.
It's, as part of it. But supplements are a place that I think that there's a lot more for us to learn in that area of what goes on, but it's a good basis. I think we can change a lot of things if we start there. And then we see what happens, because different people are different. They're going to need different things added into that. At different ages we need different things, so we're going to add things into that. But so we're just talking baseline.
Right, and I think that's a very tangible thing that people can do, to go out and get one multivitamin and take it. So I think that's a terrific tip for our viewers. So thank you. And
I just want to say, I think it's a place to start.
Right.
It's a place to start because when we feel better, we do more, we're open to more, and then we do transform because we have the energy and the desire for something different in our life. If we're tired and we're draggy, then we tend to get stuck. We tend to resign ourselves to this is the way things are. And it's harder for us to change and transform. So that's why I think of it in terms of transformation. Besides health, besides the overall, the healthier we are, the more vital we are, the more we can give to ourselves, the more we can give to each other, the more we can give to our families.
It's true.
And the more we can get out of life and what is life about. Mm-hmm. Maybe we can find that for ourselves.
Yeah.
It's really hard to when we don't feel well.
It's true. Terrific. So I'm going to switch topics on you.
Okay. I knew that was going to happen.
Thank you. Just because I know that you've spent time in this other area, which feels exciting to me, because it's not my my normal way of being is pretty impulsive and not very it's different than yours, which I love, that yours just so ordered and, you prepare for things and, so anyway, Dr.